I'm Dib from Australia. Today we're talking about Romans 12 verse 2. Let's read it. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. The scripture is telling us not to be just like everyone else. Maybe you know people who like to complain or like to gossip about their friends or other people, or think that it's okay to be dishonest. The scripture is telling us that God calls us to live differently as His sons and daughters by His word. So, how do we do this? Do we just have to try really, really hard all the time to make the right choice, the godly choice, the biblical choice with our own might? Sounds pretty tough. Thankfully for us, the scripture is saying that God will transform us into a new person by changing the way we think through His word and His power and not our own. He doesn't want our lives to be a constant struggle to always do the right thing, but to shape us and mold us so that living differently and living His way just becomes who we are. The more God changes us through His word, the more we will just think differently to everyone around us, and living God's way will become normal and natural. This is a lifelong journey, but it's a good thing for you and me that we can start today.